Hey guys, it's Drac, and this will be the first knife video after moving all of my knife and blade content over to Undead Archery. Just think that it's a better fit, and I wanted to share this one with you. So this is, of course, my last knife made by Alex of VillageForgeWorks, and he's become a very phenomenal friend, but also just an incredibly polished blade form, and it's designed to look sort of like a batwing. I have a full video on it, but I wanted to showcase that because I'll be using it to kind of compare to this, and he's made a second knife in that video. I don't know if you'll recall, but I'll show it for just a second. We talked about other blade form designs, and one of them was a Fang. Now, here we have a note, but we had decided to enclosed is a second knife. I looked on your YouTube page and saw weapons from Destiny. Okay, so maybe there will be one more video on the main channel, because it looks like he has also made a hunter's knife, and so that'll be the last video on the main channel, and then this one will announce the move. We will cover the mystery package later. I'm almost too excited to open the hunter knife, so we'll do that at another point. But this is the Fang blade form that he was working on, and I mentioned to him that this knife had such a fine polish and sheen to it, and the woodworking was so pristine that it almost reminded me of like a showpiece knife. It's not something that I would want to like throw on my belt and just run around with. I would much rather like display it or whatnot. So it reminded me a lot of like a jewelry kind of knife, and that the Fang blade form would lend itself well to that as well. So this is what he came up with. It has a neck knife style sheath, so it's got a locking mechanism where it goes through this, and then he built one of his first leather sheaths for it. So an interesting, I guess, new challenge for him, and then a magnetic clasp, so it'll still, it still draws very quickly, and it looks like he has epoxied this into place. So it draws like so, and then the Fang styling to it is actually quite nice, and then the hole here to really lock into it is actually excellent. There's still a lot to grip onto. It's really a 3-finger blade form, but it's got good weight to it, great heft, and then the blade profile itself is, well, plenty effective. So I think that overall, I'm just very impressed with his ability to take different shapes and convert them into functional blade forms. I'm also very impressed with the sheath in and of itself. Like, for somebody who is just beginning leatherwork, the combination of natural materials for the sheath as well as the blade itself is nice. It's really cool that this doesn't have quite enough force to pull it out, just like if it flipped upside down while you were running with it. And I think that that's just very, very cool, but it still draws quickly and is right where you want it to be to really lock in. Nobody's going to take this from you, so I think that this is a very, very nice blade, and I just really dig how shiny his buffing process is. I wish I knew how exactly he was doing that, but maybe that's part of his trade secret. It's just very, very cool. Now, as far as critiques of the knife, there are cleaner ways to make a leather handle. I do like the kind of rough look to it, and I might come back and stain it myself later on, but it's got a very nice raw finish to it, raw texture, and does not appear to be going anywhere. I'm assuming it's been either epoxied or resined onto the blade, which is very, very cool. That's my main critique. It is a little bit front heavy, there's a little bit of drop to it, but the belly is great, the blade form is nice. I think he captured what he was going for, and I rather enjoy this, so I will probably wear it a little bit myself, but in all reality, I might give this to the Draculina to replace her running knife, since she could just wear this. We live in a big city, and so that just kind of makes sense to us, but that is very, very cool. Thank you so much to Alex of VillageForgeWorks. I will put a link in the description box below to his channel. Definitely worth checking him out. If you've been considering a custom knife, I would highly consider working with him, because not only did he prototype and draw out 3 blade forms, but now he's made 2 of those blade forms, and the second one, or the last one, is really just a blending of the 2, so really has brought both projects to life completely, and I can't wait to take a look at this on the main channel. It'll be my last knife video on youtube.com/LordDraconical. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I think that covers it. Definitely check out Alex. So the Draculina has volunteered to model the Fang neck knife. Oh, there you go. Strike a pose. But looks very good. It's a very just functional piece of jewelry, and the draw is very, very easy, which is really, really cool. I think she likes it a lot. She's decided that it's probably hers now, which is a-okay. I have plenty of fun belt knives, and I think she likes this solution better, as she frequently does not wear belts. So that'll work.